Hey y'all, if you're interested in going from this to this, be sure to keep watching.
Put your picture on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak.
Today I'll be using this Organique synthetic bundles. It's been everywhere on my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube, and I was like, I want to give it a try. I have a quick trip coming up soon, and I just wanted to see just how well these synthetic bundles hold up, and I just wanted to give the girls tea. So if you're interested in learning how to do this style, trying it at home, trying it on your friends, stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to it. Before we get started, we need to go over just a few products that you need to complete the style. Some of these things you may already have if you've ever tried this before, but if not, you're going to need some protective caps. These are important for protecting the back of your hair when you go to glue your tracks down. You're going to need some protective shield. This is the brand that I like to use. You can find it at your local beauty supply. It's pretty inexpensive. As I'm looking at it, and it says $15, but you can probably get, I don't know, I've done maybe 10 quick weaves and I'm not even halfway done, so it lasts a while. But this also comes in a clear version. You can use black or clear. They use the exact same thing. You're gonna need a brush to smear all over your head with, and then you're also going to need some glue. This is the 30-second glue. Yeah, 30-second. I was like, that's the name of the brand. This is a 30-second glue that I like to use to lay the tracks down. And of course, your hair. Again, I'll be using this Organique. And I got the lengths 14, 16, 18 in the color 2, which is my hair braiding color. So that's really it. And then flat iron, rubber bands, clips, all those little things. I also got a jar of beeswax to help slick my natural hair down. I usually don't use this, okay? But I'm going to Las Vegas and it's hot and I need this hair slicked, okay? So if you just, looking for something even more low-key, you can skip this step, but I will be using just a smidge bit. It's very hard to wash out of your hair, so be prepared to shampoo like 3 times, okay? With that, let's get going. So the first thing with the half up, half down, you need to figure out just how high or low you want your ponytail. I am not a on the top of the head type of girl. I'm usually just like a more kind of, pulled back. And if you see me looking to the side, it's because I'm looking at my monitor. But I am more of a like, and I got my mirror over here. But I'm more of a like to the back type, I'm not a up here type girl, but if you are, put your ponytail up there and boom. So we're gonna start by parting our hair and just sectioning off the half up and the half down. I have so many mirrors in my room, so I'm just kind of looking around, but I'm also screen mirroring my phone to my laptop that's back there, so that I can see all the little intricate details. I think this is good, y'all. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So after you have your top and bottom section separated off, this is now the time where you can braid the back, twist the back, put it in a pony. So you can put it in a tight ponytail if you want, split it in half. You have options, but the goal is just to get this to lay down, okay? So I'm going to just throw some dookie braids in there real quick. It's not going to be anything fancy, but I'm going to just throw some braids in there just so that we can have something to put our cap on. So again, you can braid it, twist it, put it in a ponytail, just lay it flat, okay? our back, braid it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 dookie braids. We are now going to take our caps. I like to double cap, but if not, you can also single cap and just use a lot of protective shield. It's completely up to you. Also, before you put your caps on, this would be a great time to maybe add some hair oil, hair grease just to the center of your braids, just so that it doesn't get dry. I'm gonna do that. As an optional step, I like to take needle and thread to outline the perimeter of the cap. Sometimes the heat, the weather could make your quick weave cap recede a little bit, and sometimes you just want that extra security. So because I'll be going to hot Las Vegas, I'll be sewing down the perimeter of my cap. Now we have our cap on, we have our cap sewn down. We're going to now start to use our glue. So the first step with the glue is to outline the perimeter of the track again, or outline the perimeter of the cap. Again, this is just another precaution. This is another security so that your cap does not slide off. How embarrassing would that be if your cap slid off and your tracks is gone with them? So we're going to use our 30-second glue to just outline the perimeter. And this is also when you want to get your blow dryer. If you have a hooded dryer, this is also the time for that. I have one, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to pretend that I don't, and I'm going to use my blow dryer. Okay.
Just get my shots on the beat.
So now that we have that perimeter of the cap glued down, some people like to cut the cap off. I had that excess amount at the top just because I don't like my ponytail to come, you know, super high on my head. So I just typically like to take the cap and just fold her down. We have to apply our protective shield. This part is a little messy, y'all. So if y'all have a cape, got a towel, go ahead. But essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna just kind of pour it at the top of your cap, allow it to just kind of fall down, and you're just gonna paint it on. Just paint it on until your entire cap is saturated. Once we have applied all of this, you can either sit under a hooded dryer if you have one, or you can just kind of blow dry it until it's not tacky anymore, and you'll know because it feels kind of like paper. So you also may get some of the protective shield on your hair. That is completely fine, y'all. Do not freak out. Protective shield can be applied directly to your hair. Back in the day, there was no caps. It was just put the protective shield on your natural hair. It washes off with shampoo and conditioner. So if you get any on your hair like I did, I pulled the cap back a little too much on just like the sides right here. Perfectly fine. Your hair is protected. It's rock hard up under here now. Time to start laying some tracks.
get my shots on the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
Now it is time to flat iron the top. You don't need it to be super silky, none of that, okay? Just enough to kind of press out so that you can slick it back and just start to form the ponytail for the half up, half down. I'll be using my cheap flat iron on 380, 390 to just press out the top of my hair. She's starting to take form, y'all. She's starting to take form. So now I'm just going to place the ponytail where I want it, and then we're gonna start to mold. So with a hard bristle brush, I'm just brushing my hair back to the spot in which I want it to sit for the style. And this doesn't have to be perfect just yet. We're just kind of getting it in place. If you want to leave out baby hairs, this is the section to kind of part them out also. So I'm going to just do this right there, so right there. I have this section in the back just in a scrunchie so that as I'm molding the top, we don't mess with that or pull it into the ponytail. So these are the two items that we'll be using to mold our hair. Beeswax. I like to part the hair just to kind of like get the beeswax incorporated, but you're just kind of gonna brush it. Or you just line a ponytail. And I like to comb it through. Also, y'all are gonna see me looking over to the side. Take her spray. Put a generous amount. And brush it in place. Again, kind of separate it so that it's kind of incorporated throughout. On top. Take our comb. Just kind of brush it through. We'll comb it through. Again, generous amount. And you don't want to pull it too tight. It's going to look like you got a little facelift. That's okay. But you don't want to pull it to the point where you have a freaking headache. Put some beeswax on the brush. So as of right now, we have our ponytail pretty much molded. It's nice and stiff. I have my edges kind of laid down a little bit. We're going to touch those up later. But now it is time to create our half up of this hairstyle. So when you have your ponytail like this, you just want to take it, split it into 3 sections, and just do a plait. So just plait it down, plait it down, plait it down. cut it down. And once you get to the end of your plait, seal it with a rubber band. And I got a haircut last month, so my ends are pretty blunt. So we're gonna do 2 rubber bands just to get some security. So with your plait, you have 2 options to attach the hair. You can either glue the hair on or you could sew it on. I'm going to keep this as quick as possible, so we're going to use paper strips to glue the hair directly to our little preformed ponytail. So if you don't have paper strips, you can sew, but if you do have paper strips, this is going to be the tutorial for you. So once this strip runs out, we're going to use a little hair glue to attach the next one. So just a few dabs. Take your next strip, hold it for a couple seconds, and then start to wrap. And it's like, and as you're wrapping down, just be sure to kind of pull it quite firmly around your ponytail. I'm just looking at my mirror. And that is how you're going. Oops. That is how you're going to seal your paper strip. You are going to just apply glue to your little ponytail, and then you're going to take the bundle and just wrap the hair up the ponytail. You're going to start wrapping the hair from the bottom up, but I'm just applying glue to the track. And alright, we're starting to form our ponytail. You're just gonna do that all the way to the top. I'm getting close to the top, so I have maybe another piece of track or 2, and I'm just applying the glue. Just same old, same old. Once we've gotten to the top of our ponytail, it's now time to seal this little piece of the ponytail that we do not want to see. We do not want to see any tracks with this, okay? We're going to just take, I like to take a little section from kind of like the bottom side of the ponytail, and this is if you're using curly hair, straight hair, whatever. And I like to kind of take it because we're going to wrap this part. I like to spray it. You don't have to, but I just like to have just a little bit of security. And just kind of smooth it out, and then you're just going to wrap that base, okay? Just gonna wrap that around. Go around town, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. You can kind of pull it if you like. And once you get to the end, I like to just wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Just wrap it until you can't anymore. And then we're going to take a little bit more spray, kind of spray it right on, smooth it out. Just kind of hold it for a sec. Just keep smoothing it. Let it dry. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry, dry. We're almost done, y'all, I promise. Now we're just gonna fluff, maybe cut the hair a little bit, but we are just about done. All right, y'all, we are all done. To get my hair this fluffy, I just combed the curls out. Literally, I didn't think I needed to show that on camera, but I literally just combed all the curls out, and she is cute. She's done, she's cute. She's cute. This was a super fun, super easy hairstyle. I hope you have a great time doing it on yourself. And with that, thank you for tuning into Westney's World, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. I came back on here to say that I cut it and I like it even more. Okay, I love short hair on me. Okay, y'all.
You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue?